Governor Soludo has inaugurated members of the Anambra State Board of Internal Revenue Service. The board has Mr. Richard Madebo as chairman, Dr. Greg Ezelo, Dr. Christian Madubuko, and Mr. Benjamin Okafor as executive directors representing Anambra South, North, and Central, respectively. Government House correspondent Valentin Baduga has details.
Other members of the board are the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Mrs. Chiamaka Nnake, Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Ifatu Onejeme, Commissioner for Lands, Professor Alphonse Amuchazi, and Commissioner for Transport, Mrs. Patricia Igwebike, performing the function at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. Governor Soludo rolled out their terms of reference to include providing general policy guidelines regarding the functions of the State Internal Revenue Service and supervising implementation of such policies, ensuring the effective and optimum collection of all revenues, including levies and penalties due to the state government under the relevant federal and state laws. Governor Soludo said that the board will be accounting for all amounts so collected in a manner to be prescribed by the governor, controlling the management of the State Internal Revenue Service on matters of policy, subject to the provisions of any regulation setting up the State Internal Revenue Service, among others. The governor charged them to swing into action to meet the expectations, adding that the board will be reviewed every 3 months. Noting that Anambra cannot wait to have a sustainable development, Governor Soludo emphasized that the Board of Internal Revenue Service is critical to the agenda of achieving a livable and prosperous Anambra State.
I would like to hear from you, probably after your own meeting, to let me know what we must do to support you to succeed, so that whatever we receive from them will then go into our capital spending. That's the kind of thing we're expecting to happen, because that is what is going on in several states. Your IGR should be able to pay for your recurrent, and those recurrents, it might include debt service payment plus personnel and all the other overheads and so on.
The Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelo, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajui, the MD of Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra, Mr. Celestine Anere, attended the event. From the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, Valentin Baduga reporting for ABS News.